Hi friends, we are back with Alvin Ho, chapter 12. It is called Psychotherapy. Alvin, of course, will explain his version of psychotherapy. No one can explain why I can't talk in school, and now at piano lessons. So once a month after school, my mom drives me to see a children's psychotherapist to get to the bottom of it. A therapist is a very smart person who wears glasses and can help you with your problems by asking a lot of questions instead of giving you shots, which is really amazing. But a psycho, as everyone knows, is a crazy person in the movies that you never want to run into in real life. So a psychotherapist is a very smart, crazy person that you should stay away from for your own good. I tried to explain this to my mother, but I can never get the words out on account of it's hard to talk about scary things. So I have to outsmart the psycho on my own. It's not easy, but I had it figured out. And of course, I came up with a plan. Alvin Ho's psycho survival rules. Number 1, carry your PDK. Number 2, never volunteer any information. 3, never look her in the eye. Number 4, but keep an eye on her. 5, expect the unexpected. 6, escape at the first chance. And 7, have a plan B. So when Mom dropped me off, I was ready. Did you have a good day in school today? The psycho asked. I avoided all eye contact. Do anything special? I kept my hands in plain sight. Working on your pitching? I nodded. I'm always pitching and catching with my gung-gung. That's good, said the psycho. I bet you're terrific. I nodded again. How are the piano lessons going? Silence. Read any good books lately? I nodded. I had read a bunch of great books with my dad. We loved true tales of courage and accounts of dangerous expeditions. Tenzing Norgay and the Sherpas of the Everest was especially exciting. How's Lucy? It was a trick question. There is always so much to tell about my dog, but I caught myself. I've never said a word in therapy. It is too scary. What do you say to a psycho? The clock on the wall clicked, tick, tick, tick. Outside, cars swooshed by in the rain. The psycho sighed. She shuffled some papers. Want to play cards? She finally asked. Usually playing cards is okay. When she runs out of questions, the cards come out, and it means the therapy part is over. And when it's over, it's over. And it is just me and the psycho, alone, with nothing to do but play cards and wait for my mom or dad to pick me up. Tick, tick, tick. Psycho sure can shuffle, flip, flip, flip. But she doesn't play very well. She talks too much. Making friends is tough, isn't it? She jabbered. I held my cards. Making friends is hard for grown-ups too, she went on. So I know how you feel. I did not move. Do you sometimes want to play with kids who don't want to play with you? She asked. I nodded. Then I won the first hand. Shuffle, shuffle, deal, deal. We can't make people play with us who don't want to, said the psycho. Then I won the second hand, but it was too easy. She wasn't paying any attention to her cards. Then I won the third hand. But there's always someone great to play with, the psycho jabbered on, who is also looking for a friend. The longer we played, the more I won and the more she lost. But she didn't just lose. She hardly even looked at her cards. If I played like that, Calvin would have some unsavory names for me. Wipe thy ugly face, thou weedy, earth-vexing way-face, Calvin would say. Methinks you stink, thou priving, beeble-headed harpy. The psycho stopped. What? She said. What did you say? Oops. Did I say something? I kept my eyes low. I kept my hands in plain sight. I had no idea you knew Shakespeare. She sounded surprised. I was surprised too. I didn't know Shakespeare. Shakespeare lived a long time ago. Now he's dead. How could she think I knew him? Why, that's really wonderful, she continued. But it wasn't wonderful. I hadn't meant to say anything at all. It had just sort of slipped. I don't know Shakespeare very well, the psycho went on, but I'm thrilled that you can express yourself in that way. Sit thee on a spit, I muttered, then eat my sneakers, thou droning beef-witted nuthook. Oops. I couldn't help myself. That's the problem with cursing. Once you start, it's hard to stop. Grow unsightly warts, thou half-faced horn beast. Bathe thyself, thou reeking, reeling, ripe pigeon egg. The psycho gasped. The look on her face said she didn't think it was so wonderful anymore. So I made a break for it. I bolted from my poker hand and ran as fast as I could. Unfortunately, the psycho was even faster. She nabbed me as I got to the stairs, so I let her have it. Away, I say, thou currish milk-livered mold-warp. Get thee gone, thou be-shivering onion-eyed flap-dragon. Thy mother wears armor. Oh, Alvin. We'll see what happens next time.